Welcome to Maths and Science by IITian channel. Today, I have brought a good example dealing in both geometry and algebra of complex numbers. Because geometry and algebra both go together. And from geometry, if you understand the algebra, it will give more advantages to you rather than only understanding the algebra. It is always better to draw the diagrams and understand the algebra behind them. And it's a complex number. P is less than or equal to modulus of z minus I less than or equal to q. This is what is the equation we have to solve or understand the equation, and we should plot it. How to plot it? What does it mean? Let us try to understand now. Given is, what is the problem given? P is less than or equal to modulus of z minus I less than or equal to q. What does it mean? Till now I have released around 6 lectures on complex numbers. You might have had some concept behind it. We'll discuss more about the concept rather than the solution for it. The concept. What is z? Z is equal to x plus iy. What is x plus iy? Z is a complex number in a complex plane, and it is x and it is y. This is y, imaginary number, and this is x, a real number, x. This is imaginary number y. This is the point xy. Z is equal to x plus iy. And what is z minus I? What is z minus I? First, let us see what is modulus of z. Is nothing but this is joining z from origin. This is origin. Modulus of z is nothing but square root of x square plus y square, which I have explained you. And what is z minus I? Z minus I is nothing but x plus iy minus I. That is equal to x plus I into y minus 1. This much you should be able to understand well. Now we will further move ahead. Now, what is the modulus of z minus 1? Z minus I, this is square root of x square plus y minus 1 whole square. And what is the equation? P is less than or equal to z minus I. That implies, let us take first part. Let us take first part. That means the real number P is less than or equal to z minus I means modulus of z minus I is square root of x square plus y minus 1 whole square. This also modulus. This implies when you square it on both sides, p square is less than or equal to x square plus y minus 1 whole square. What is the form of this equation? X square plus y square is equal to a square. This is a circle with origin as center and A is equal to radius. This you should know, you might be knowing from your secondary school mathematics. Or pre-secondary school mathematics. X square plus y square is equal to a square denotes a circle with origin as center and A as radius. Here p square is less than or equal to x square plus y minus 1 whole square. Here instead of y it is y minus 1. Here it is a square, here it is p square. That means when you reverse it, I have already explained you, whenever you reverse the sides, the inequality becomes opposite, greater than or equal to p square. It is in the form of x square plus y square is equal to a square. Or it can even be called, we can take it as greater than or equal to a square. If something is greater than or equal to radius means outside the radius. And when this is nothing but, this is written as x minus 0 whole square plus y minus 0 whole square is greater than or equal to a square, let us say. This is the standard equation for a circle outside the radius A, because greater than that value. Instead of 0, we have here minus 1. Instead of 0, we have 1. Then this will be a circle. Here center is equal to 0, 0. For circle, x minus 0 whole square plus y minus 1 whole square is greater than or equal to p square implies from above center is equal to at x0 and y1. The center of this particular circle represented by x square plus y minus 1 whole square is greater than or equal to p square, is center is 0, 1. And what is the radius? Here radius is equal to a. Here radius is equal to p. Please try to understand this concept. It is very, very important. Now, let us draw the first triangle, first circle. What is the first circle? In the complex plane, this is x, this is y, and let on y-axis, center is lying at 0, 1. X is 0 and y is equal to 1. This is the center. And at this center, there is a circle with radius P. There is a circle with radius P. This is the center. C1, let us say 0, 1. And for the circle C1, center is 0, 1. And the circle is like this. And beyond that, the area of the area defined by, that means x minus 0 whole square plus y minus 1 whole square greater than or equal to p square is denoted by this. This is radius p. This is radius p. Greater than or equal to p. Center is 0, 1. At the center, from the center 0, 1, a radius of p. Center is equal to 0, 1 and radius is equal to p. This is the area. Beyond that, this particular graph denotes. Now, the next portion. What is the next portion in the equation? Modulus of z minus I is less than or equal to q. Next is modulus of z minus I is less than or equal to q. What is that implies? Modulus of x plus I into y minus 1 is less than or equal to q. That means square root of x square plus y minus 1 whole square is less than or equal to q. That means x square plus y minus 1 whole square is less than or equal to q square. That means center is equal to 0, 1 and radius is equal to q. That means this area is less than or equal to q. Here, assuming if P is greater than Q. Q is greater than P. Q is greater than P. Now, let us draw the second. Q is greater than P means Q will be outer radius, P will be inner radius of circle having center at 0, 1. Now the equation P less than or equal to modulus z minus I less than or equal to q is denoted by this circle. Circle center is 0, 1. Let us draw the circle now. Let us finalize the diagram now. This is O, 0, 0. This is X. This is imaginary. Now, my center is here at 0, 1. X is 0 and Y is 1. And I have a inner circle with radius P, and I have an outer circle with radius Q, and because P is less than or equal to modulus of Z minus I less than or equal to Q, this is C2 with radius Q. This is C1 with radius P. This is P and this is Q. The portion between these two circles is the area represented by this particular equation. P is less than or equal to Z minus I, modulus is less than or equal to is represented by this, provided Q is more than P. Q is outer circle, radius of outer circle, P is the radius of the inner circle. This is the ultimate meaning of, with this you might have understood the meaning of this particular inequality. This is a circle, Z minus I is a circle having a radius at 0, 1, and Z is a circle with radius at origin. Z represents a circle with radius not with radius anything, Z is equal to, let us say, some P. Circle with radius P, center is equal to origin. Z minus I is equal to P implies circle with radius P. This P does not have any bearing with the question and answer, question which I have explained you. This is for further understanding of you, I am giving this information. Center is equal to at 0, 1 because Z minus I. If it is Z minus 1 is equal to P implies circle with radius P, center at 1, 0 because X is disturbed here. Now, similarly, you try to understand what is Z plus I is equal to P means what? This is homework for you. Z minus I have already written. Z plus 1 is equal to P. This implies what? This is also homework for you. These two are homeworks for you. In the similar manner, you draw the circles and ultimately P is less than or equal to Z minus I less than or equal to Q is represented like this. Q is greater than P. And the center of it is Z minus I center is 0, 1. Z minus 1 center is 1, 0. Instead of 1 you can take 3, 4, 5. Instead of I you can take 2i, 3i, 4i, ni, anything you can take. And it's an example, and it's an excellent example to understand the meaning of the complex numbers. And best of luck to everybody. If any value addition happened to your knowledge, please subscribe to my channel, share, view and review my videos and my channel. Channel is Maths and Science by IITian. Best of luck to everybody. Thank you for seeing my